We suffer from the secrets, the big secrets. Everything is a secret.
Certain questions I don't think I'll find answers to. And maybe I'm not meant to. Who is this?
That's you.
It's you.
That's the picture that you have when you were...
For as long as 85-year-old D.C. resident Connie Hipkins can remember, she feared that she had been forgotten.
That's me?
After being torn away from her mother as a young child.
That's the part I don't know why he took me from my mother.
Retired teacher Connie Hipkins always wondered about the holes in her past.
The story I heard was that my father had taken me from the crib, from my mother's house, in the middle of the night.
She says her father literally dropped her off at one of his friends' homes in Harlem when she was just a little girl. It's where she would live out most of her childhood while he led a life of political intrigue. During this time period, her father, Manning Johnson, went from being deeply involved in communism to renouncing the party and becoming an expert witness for the U.S. government. According to public records and historians we've spoken with, Johnson testified more than a dozen times against suspected communists during the height of the Cold War in the 1950s. He even appeared before the House Committee on Un-American Activities.
I wanted him to tell me about my mother, finally, as a wedding present. Nothing else, just sit down and talk with me about her. And he said he would, and that he was going to California.
Johnson never got the chance to tell the truth. He died in California in a car crash. He was only 50.
Oh, it was devastating. I felt my world had just fallen apart.
Hipkins tried to find her mom, Grace Goodman, but failed because her last name on the birth certificate was misspelled as Goodwin.
Found addresses, phone numbers, went into Facebook.
April Garner, a family friend and amateur genealogist, recently volunteered to help Hipkins fill in the holes of her past.
Connie, we have made contact with some members of your mother's family. We've talked to your niece, and Connie, they have never forgotten you.
Never.
They don't know you, but they have always known of your existence, and they have never, ever forgotten your name.
That's why we told you 3 o'clock.
That made all this worthwhile, right there.
Hipkins' stepson Ken and April recently surprised Connie with pictures from her mom's side of the family, pictures she had never seen before, including one of herself.
Oh, that's your mother.
Really?
There would be so much more to see and hear. Connie found out that her mother had died in 1997 and that she had an older sister.
She's still alive?
She's 93. Yes. She's ill. Her name is Evelyn.
The family, knowing Evelyn was fighting a reoccurrence of cancer, quickly traveled to New York City to visit her in the hospital.
What happened? It's been all these years.
Well, I'm the oldest sister. You're supposed to be looking for me.
The sisters spent a glorious couple of hours catching up.
I mean, my sister, 80-some years, didn't know she was alive, didn't know her name. You know, just wonderful.
Connie had so many questions, but wanted to take her time rebuilding the past with her sister.
But this is too much. It's very heavy.
It's a lot. It is a lot, yes.
But you know, for 93 years, that child was running around in and around New York, and I didn't know that she was here. Isn't that something?
Evelyn Brewer's parting words on that day were, "Take care and keep the faith." Brewer died a few weeks later, just the day before this interview.
It was just very hard. Just very hard. And I kept thinking, well, we just met. And she's gone.
Sitting beside her anguish, the gratitude of getting that one day with her sister.
It just means so much, so much.
to know that you belong and that you are loved. I'm Jay Korf for ABC 7 News.